Seek out and eliminate the card leader in Voldemort. Okay. Alright, I guess we're going back in then. Might as well do that. Though we've already been in here. But I guess it's different now that she's gone. It shouldn't be though. If they're not hiding in the Darkspawn roads. I'm weird. And we need to run through everything. Beautiful. Use the horse just have to run. Let's just push through, shall we? He missed that one. Maybe. He's gonna die. Quick death. I feel like maybe we should re-equip Varric and his skills. Okay, now we apparently need to do something here. Oh, he's down here though. Push him over the edge, shall we? Oh, he did that almost by himself. Hey there, boys. How about we start a party up in this? That dwarf, though, it's huge. I mean, he's bigger than I am. Can it really be called dwarf then? A giant dwarf? Okay, apparently that completely cussed. That's funky. We have some loot here that we can check. We have something we can read here, I guess. But nope. Oh, that was uninteresting. Alright, let's go back to the... Can we... I need to run out. That was unfulfilling. Ah, well, he killed some Carter members. Always get counts for something, right? My character's starting to look pretty awesome. I do want a more awesome armor though, but I think we need to craft one. I think we need to craft an armor before we can go and do what we want with everything in this little game and things. So, the same things. I've been speaking too much today. It all makes me a little bit blurred in the head. I'm going back to the Skyhold to talk to Varric, mostly. But we might be able to talk to somebody else. Leanne and the other guys might be ready at the war table, and then maybe we can do something cool. Start those quests at least. I want to have Cole on my side. I don't care about what my other characters or companions are saying, because every piece of them are unique, and they give a certain aspect that is new and refreshing and actually really useful to the Inquisition. So there's no real need for me to just kick them out. There's no one that I really feel like... The only one I don't really feel like I trust 100% is Vivienne. She seems sneaky. Sneaky.
I'm glad to have answers, but... shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the tig. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
I don't think anyone is equipped any better than you are.
No, the point is... I don't deal with things. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now, pretending none of this was happening.
You know that's not true. You've worked as hard as any of us to stop Corypheus.
Is that true? I don't even know anymore. Thank you for your help back there.
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
I always do. Oh, that's good to know. I guess. Alright, Varric, my man. Do you have something new to say?
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. You're just in time. We almost had to start without you.
We couldn't have that, could we?
Look who showed up, everybody. Deal him in,
Oh.
would you, Ruffles?
I do hope I recall the rules. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat. We're ready to start.
Are we playing cards or what?
Are 3 drakes better than a pair of swords? Ugh, I can never remember.
Seeker, remember how I said, don't show anyone your hand? That rule includes announcing it to the table.
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't want either.
Don't talk to the face cards, kid.
You seem to have enough people. I have 1,000 things to do.
Losing money can be both relaxing and habit-forming. Give it a try.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby, it's you.
Dealer starts. Oh, I believe I'll start at... Oh, 3 coppers. Do you think that's too daring? Maybe I'll make it 1. No. Boldness.
Josephine.
3 it is.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers? Silver or go home?
Sounds good. I'm in. Bolder the better, right? I'm in.
Me too. Well, are you in?
I'm in, and raising another silver.
You haven't even looked at your cards.
Our illustrious leader is betting we're bluffing.
You are bluffing.
The poor recruit ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars all turned to stare at once. Then, a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet. A standing ovation.
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
He did not.
Good man.
You're shitting us!
That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
I've got one for you. Firstly, my aunt is known across the free marches for her love of Antivan opera. So, of course, when a performance of The Murder of Queen Madrigal opened, she made us all attend. My aunt refused to speak to me for 3 months.
Not bad. You don't mind if I steal that one, do you?
Well done. You ought to tell stories more often.
I like the part with the rabbit. There should be more rabbits in stories.
Cool.
That was scandalous. It would ruin the Inquisition if anyone found out. Tell it again. And the dealer takes everything. I win again.
Deal again. I figured out your tells, Lady Ambassador.
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then
Cool story indeed.
Fortune lasts one more hand.
not losing any more coin to Josephine, but I have got to see this.
Feels like this is just having a good time. It feels like my choices aren't really making any impact, so...
I tried to warn you, Curly.
Never bet against an Antivan, Commander.
I'm leaving. I don't want to witness our commander's walk of shame back to the barracks.
Well, I do.
Of course you do, Dorian.
I didn't know it came off.
That's the question, isn't it? Do you even lift? Well. Good luck, Colin.
I'm glad you decided to join us tonight. It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisitor.
I enjoyed this.
See? That's what I mean. It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge angle.
Yeah, that would probably be the best angle to work it around, I guess.
Who's that? Did I win?
And the Sarah was under the table the whole time. This is wonderful. Oh, I do get the smiles from this. I do get smiles. Let's see if we can have something more out of Eric.
Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
All right, tell me the truth. Bianca made your crossbow, didn't she? I mean, it has her name.
It's not that simple. The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad. So, I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
Come on. Really? Doesn't even want to share with me? Makes me so sad.
So how long have the two of you been together?
Well, if you want to split hairs, we're not. Usually there's a continent between us at all times. We write letters. Now and then we manage to meet up. I don't know if that's together. Shit, it's been what?
No, not really.
15 years? Great. Now I feel old. Thanks.
You're more than welcome.
What makes the Merchants Guild such a danger to her?
Well, to be fair, it's more of a danger to me. Technically, we're not supposed to be within 300 leagues of one another. If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and then have me killed. Maybe not in that order.
Nice.
What in the world did you do to cause that?
We almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't change it now.
How do you know Bianca? The lady. I mean, not the crossbow.
I met her years ago when she still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.
Bianca
Okay.
is married. Somehow I thought the two of you had a history.
Bianca's family are Kalnas. Surface dwarves, so conservative they don't take a piss without asking the ancestors first. They picked out a smith caste boy for her. Wealthy, respected, has a great anvil collection. The perfect husband. I heard the wedding was lovely. The one Bianca actually showed up for, anyway.
I guess that's it for now.
Sure. I'll be here.
Well, at least we're working... Oh, what the... was that? At least we're working on Varg's trust now. Alright. We're going back to the war table now that Leliana's free, and maybe we may, yes, maybe we can at least start one of the quests for... blah, 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 either Cassandra or Cole. Just have to see, won't we? Let's go over to Ferelden. We have the amulet for Cole. We can do that one. And we can do the locate the missing seekers. I'm gonna start with obtain the amulet for Cole. We can do this with either Liliana does this the best. Alright.
See what we have.
It's gonna take a while. Locate the missing seekers. We can do that with... Liliana would have done it better, but I guess that Josephine can do it well.
Inquisitor.
Alright, at least we started these now. That's always a start, right? Looks like we can collect these two. A present for Bianca. I should have known more fates in my agents. Of course, they tracked down Provident, who sought shelters from the Mage Temple, Templar in conflict with the Health and Navarian patron. Write a brief description of Bianca, and the Provident adapted a design for a leaf spring stabilizer to suit one of her stocks. Oh! I think maybe we should start upgrading that one. Master Spirit Rune. Awesome. We should probably just attend to our gear a little bit more than we actually do. Usually it's not that fun though. I would like to have someone like that for me. Or does that for me. But I guess we can check a little bit what we have at least. I'm just gonna take a quick talk to Josephine. Yo, Josephine. Sup?
Inquisitor, I must speak with you.
What is it?
Alright.
I must explain something first about the Montiliers' fortunes. My family made their fortune as traders in Antiva until a scandal exiled us from Orlais some ages ago. It devastated our finances. The Montiliers have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
Debt or no, you appear to be surviving.
That isn't enough. A disaster could wipe us out completely. For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It's just... it is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
Most people worry about their next meal, never mind an estate.
I'm not blind, but I worry for my family. My foolish sister Yvette with her daydreams. My brothers trying to rebuild our fleet with their own hands. Is it wrong to hope they never know hardship?
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solved our problems. For a while. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montiliers as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that. But when I dispatched paperwork to Val Royeaux... I've just learned my carriers were murdered.
Oh shit.
And the
That's not
document
good.
restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
Who hates the Montiliers enough to do that?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Val Royeaux, claims to know who killed my messengers. He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
I hope the Comte isn't making up information just to be seen with me.
I will take full responsibility if that's the case, Inquisitor. I must know who killed my couriers just to harm my family.
Yeah. If they don't have any known enemies, it's a weird thing to do, I guess. Before we end this, I'm going to talk to the Iron Bull as well. I'm going to talk to the Iron Bull. I feel we need to get a little bit better on his, or a little bit more on his good side. You're sneaky.
I'll keep an eye out. Thank you.
Let's see, where do we have the bull? He's here.
No, they don't.
Hey, you need me? You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company?
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun.
Let's see how this ends, though.
Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, Creme de la Creme?
Your worship. I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
What should I call it? Creme isn't too bad.
I can think of worse places to go with Cremisius.
So can the chief, believe me. He loves his nicknames.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, Creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
You don't have to pass for a man to be a mercenary.
I'm not passing as anything.
In Kunadar, Creme would be an Akunathlak. That's what we call someone born one gender but living like another.
And Kunari don't treat those Akun people any differently than a real man.
They are real men, just like you are.
Maybe your people aren't so bad after all.
Don't get your hopes up, Creme. We still come down hard on the back talk. Anyway, here's the rest of the chargers, or what's left of the rest. A lot of them went looking for stronger drinks. We've got Rocky and Skinner there, and over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim. Crazy
Dalish, that's a
but they're mine.
good nickname. Name them after their race.
Got a good company, Bull.
Ah, we do all right.
Man can beat the Chargers, cause what hits you where it hurts. Unless you know a tavern with loose cards and looser skirts. For every bloody battlefield will gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, our horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team.
Alright, that was pretty sweet. That was pretty sweet. I think we should continue talking to Iron Balsam later on. It might actually be a good thing to just save next to him. But I don't think we can do that much before we actually need to end this, so I don't want to start a long quest journey and end in the middle of it. I want to start from the beginning next time now we stream. So I'm thinking that we actually should end this. I don't have that much time to be streaming more, even though maybe I would like to. So, anyhow, for all who watched, I'm eternally grateful, and I hope you join me next Friday. If you're watching this on YouTube, then thank you for that. And there will be a stream next Friday, and there will be more recaps next Sunday as well. So just think about that. Think about that. Anyhow, thank you for watching, and as always, until next time, guys.